Now, this is what I was talking about when I was talking about his transformation and why I gave it a 4. It kind of all just flops around, and it doesn't really, I don't know, it's just a pain. And you have to get these little tiny slots to hook up with their matching pieces on the inside of his chest, which isn't, well, it worked for me that time, but which I was going to say isn't always the easiest thing to do. And now we have Autobot Jazz in his robot mode, which I gave a 7. And I give it a 7 because I think the only reason I give it a 7 is because he has this giant gaping hole between his chest and his head. I don't know. It's not. I'm not a fan of it. It just kind of looks awkward when you look at it. You can kind of tell that there needed to be something there. But other than that, I really, really like this robot mode. There's almost no back junk going on, except his little backpack, or what have you, is very nice and tucked away, and he looks very sleek when you look at him from the side. And I really dig the red Autobot symbol in the middle of his chest. Yeah, I really, really enjoy this character, and I do enjoy his face. Let me see if I can get a close-up of his head. Yeah, that's awesome. That's an awesome head sculpt. I really like the visor for some reason. I don't know. It just works for me. It might not for some of you, but I do enjoy it. And the wheels on the forearms, it doesn't bother me. It might bother some people, but it doesn't bother me. And he does come with this little blaster, which, in my opinion, I don't really like it. I kind of imagine Transformers having big guns, and that to me is not a big gun. So it's kind of puny, I guess. But if I don't display him with that in his hand, I'll probably end up losing it. So that's that. His quality control, I give a 8, because other than the weird transforming on his chest, I don't have any issues with this. All his joints are nice and clicky, very tight, very nice, and one other thing is that this little blaster could have been cleaned up a little bit when they unmolded it, but what are you gonna do? His articulation, I gave a 6, because he does have a lot of articulation, but it's kind of hindered. His head goes up and down and side to side, and that's about it. You can't really do anything with it. You can't go that far back, even though it's on a ball, because of all this kibble he's got up here. And his arms are on ball joints. They go 360 degrees, and they would tilt out more, but he's colliding with all this stuff up here, So that's about all you get. He bends at the elbow, which is nice. His hands do swivel. You can give him kind of a fist. And nothing in the hands, nothing at the waist. He does have ball joints on his hips and bend at the knee, and his foot can only go backwards, which doesn't really serve any purpose other than transformation. So yeah, you can get some decent looking poses with him. He's not back heavy, so he will stand. And that being said, overall I give That being said, I give Jazz a overall of an 8. I would definitely recommend picking this guy up for the price point. I found him for $10 on Big Bad Toy Store, so it actually ended up saving me a couple bucks. If I were to buy it at Walmart, it would have cost me a little bit more. So I recommend, if you're gonna get a Fall Cybertron toy, I would get Jazz. Yeah, that's just me. He's awesome. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. So yeah, this has been RID Sessa, and like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.